Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here once again. I am sorry for the delay in my predictions videos. Completely forgot about Backlash, and Greatest Royal Rumble was more of a house show event, so I didn't give up predictions for it. But now I am back. It is Money in the Bank weekend this weekend. So that means I will be giving my predictions for this Saturday's NXT Takeover Chicago show. Now, if you haven't seen, or at least heard of NXT yet, it is technically the developmental for the main roster. Guys like Nakamura, Samoa Joe came from there before they came up to the main roster. So, yeah, they got some interesting characters, they got some good wrestlers. And now, let's get it started with the predictions. And for only 5 matches, apparently. So, we'll get into that. Let's get it going. First match. It's a tag team match, playa. It will be the Undisputed Era, being represented by Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, defending their NXT Tag Team Championships against the highly underrated, hard-hitting team of Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. Now, Burch and Lorcan haven't been in NXT too long. Well, they've been in NXT individually. They had a decent little feud back in the day. And now they're tagging, I wouldn't say for the first time, but they're a new-ish team. But sadly, Burch and Lorcan, will be losing today. Saturday, as Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly will retain, maybe due to some outside interference by Adam Cole, baby, or even Bobby Fish, who I know is hurt, but he could probably still take in an attack or two. That sounds weird. So yeah, Undisputed Era retains. It doesn't make sense for them to lose the titles yet. Next up, a singles match. No title on the line, but this is for bragging rights, as it's the one and only Ricochet taking on NXT mainstay, the Velveteen Dream. This is a match that has kind of been boiling over since Ricochet was announced. I want to say it was Takeover New Orleans, when he was sitting in the crowd waving at the people, which they do. And, I think this is going to be a very nice feud, akin to the Aleister Black Velveteen Dream matchup. I think it's going to be good. I think Ricochet is going to pick up the win. And we'll see what goes on from there. Maybe we'll see Ricochet as NXT champion one day. Maybe. We'll see. Next up, we have for the NXT Women's Championship, it's Shayna Baszler, the NXT Women's Champion, taking on the Twisted Sister of Sanity, Nikki Cross. And as much as I love Nikki Cross, she's a very good wrestler and a very good character. I want to see her on the main roster with the rest of her Twisted family. So, even though Sanity hasn't yet debuted on the main roster yet, but hopefully they're coming. So, Shayna Baszler wins. She retains. Sorry, Nikki, I love you, girl, but Baszler just has it. It's way too early for her to lose this title. Next up, we have the NXT Championship match. Now, normally a match like this would go on last, but you'll understand why in a minute. Why I think this is going to go on. before this next match. It's Aleister Black, NXT champion, taking on probably his biggest, literally, challenge yet, as he's going up against the Freak, Lars Sullivan. I like both these guys. They're both hard-hitting. They're both pretty decent in the ring. Lars isn't the best, but I do like him. But Aleister Black is retaining, so sorry, Lars. I was hoping Lars Sullivan would be Braun Strowman's tag partner for WrestleMania, but I guess not. But we'll see what the future holds for Lars Sullivan. And yeah, Black has plenty of opponents coming. So we'll see. Last match, main event. And it's for bragging rights. There's no title. It's Johnny Wrestling himself, Johnny Gargano, taking on Tommaso Ciampa, his old tag team partner turned enemy, in a Chicago street fight. Which I'm hoping this goes out of the arena. I hope it goes like next door to some bar somewhere in Chicago. Of course, I'm hyping myself up a little bit for this, but knowing NXT, they might pull that off. But sadly, we're going to end NXT Takeover on a sad note because Tommaso Ciampa will win this match. Now, of course, they have the match before at NXT New Orleans, the Saturday before WrestleMania, with Johnny Gargano's career on the line. And, yeah, Gargano won that one. Ciampa's going to win this one. And then they're going to have one more before SummerSlam. So, yeah, Ciampa's going to win this one. But not clean. He's going to win it dirty. Like, you know, feet on the ropes for a pin, something like that. Something's going to happen. Anyway, so that is my predictions for NXT TakeOver Chicago. Stay tuned tomorrow for the big predictions for Money in the Bank on Sunday. I thank you very much for watching, and keep it just too sweet.